In a major statement that under the Trump administration, your government will pay for, or your insurance company will be mandated to pay for, all costs associated with IVF treatment, fertilization for women, IVF treatment. Because we want more babies, to put it very nicely. And for this same reason, we will also allow new parents to deduct major newborn expenses from their taxes, so that parents that have a beautiful baby will be able. So we're pro-family. Nobody's ever said that before. But the IVF treatments are expensive. It's very hard for many people to do it and to get it. But I've been in favor of IVF right from the beginning.
Good afternoon, y'all. A short while ago, President Trump signed three items. The first is an executive order relating to the affordability and availability of in vitro fertilization and other fertility treatments. These are treatments that have become unaffordable for many Americans, or have been unaffordable for many Americans. And the executive order is a directive to the Domestic Policy Council to examine ways to make IVF and other fertility treatments more affordable for more Americans.
Thank you very much, Will. That was the primary purpose of this conference, to explain that they're all very important in their own way. Fertilization, I've been saying that we're going to do what we have to do, and I think the women and families, husbands, are very appreciative of it.
Hold on to your fallopian tubes, America. Yes, the president wants to make in vitro fertilization cheaper for struggling couples. It sounds noble on the surface, right? Helping families achieve their dream of having children. But anti-abortion advocates argue that IVF is not pro-life. Can you be pro-IVF and not pro-abortion? They believe life begins at conception and oppose the destruction of unused embryos. Some support ethical fertility treatments with strong medical safety standards, but not at the cost of destroying embryos. IVF is expensive. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars per cycle, and most couples need multiple tries. It's a financial burden that makes even the most resilient bank accounts whimper. Trump's plan aims to ease this burden. He wants to explore options like insurance coverage and direct financial assistance. Sounds great in theory. Who wouldn't want to remove a financial roadblock to parenthood? But here's the rub. Where's this money coming from? The executive order is vague on the details. Will it mean cuts to other essential healthcare programs? Will it add to the already gargantuan national debt? Like any country, America is navigating a range of challenges. Our healthcare system is a mess. Our education system needs a serious upgrade. Infrastructure is crumbling faster than a Trump Tower wedding cake. So, forgive us if we're a little skeptical about his priorities. We're now cutting back on government spending, reducing the size of agencies, and laying off thousands of workers. This raises the question, could these funds be better allocated elsewhere? On programs that benefit a wider swathe of Americans? It's a valid question, and it's one that the Trump administration has conveniently sidestepped with the grace of a drunken elephant at a tea party. Let's not forget, this is Donald Trump we're talking about. Master of the deal? Maybe. So it's only natural to wonder if there's a political angle to this IVF initiative. After all, promoting family values and supporting traditional families has always been a cornerstone of conservative ideology. And with his popularity waning faster than his hairline, could this be a calculated attempt to win back some voters? Is Trump trying to rebrand himself as the pro-family president? The cynic in us says maybe it's a PR stunt. The realist in us says that's the most plausible explanation. Trump's IVF executive order is a mixed bag of good intentions, questionable priorities, and a healthy dose of political maneuvering. Whether it will actually make IVF more accessible for struggling couples remains to be seen. What is clear is that this policy has ignited a debate about reproductive rights, healthcare priorities, and the role of government. And in a country as divided as America, that's a conversation we desperately need to have. Even if the president thinks IVF stands for, I very fantastically funded this. Share your thoughts.